What started as a hobby has become a lucrative business for Troy and Christine Messagers. The couple took an interest in coffee roasting and created the Crowsnest Coffee Company from the ground up.
It all started off as a hobby. Christine and I weren't big coffee fans years ago, and she came home from a backcountry skiing trip with some coffee that we really liked, and it piqued our interest in why we liked it. And it was from a small roaster, and it had a roast date on it, and the beans weren't oily, so they weren't over roasted, and they were fresh, and the coffee tasted so much better than anything we'd been used to drinking that it got us thinking we should roast coffee for ourselves. So we started hobby roasting just for ourselves, and then friends started having some of the coffee we were roasting, and they wanted us to roast coffee for them, so it grew very small like that into something a lot larger.
After seeing the potential of their business, the couple decided to attend coffee school in the States.
We went to coffee school hoping to learn more about the roasting process because we felt like we were fairly new at roasting, and there were 10 other people in the class basically that wanted to do the same thing. So we practiced our roasting skills, green bean analysis, as well as coffee tasting. And so we got to talk a lot about coffee and the different tastes, different origin coffee has, and how to do sample roasts and that sort of thing.
Christine says they base their roasts on coffees they find enjoyable.
The passion and the lifestyle that we want to perpetuate with our coffee and with our brand, I think we feel like we're just ourselves, and we're just trying to make good coffee, and we want people to enjoy it. So we don't really feel competitive. We just feel like we want to do the best job that we can at what we're doing.
While the company has a few key roasts, they say the exciting aspect of coffee is that their products are always slightly changing.
Since green beans are a crop, they'll change every year. So even if you're getting the same coffee from the same farm, each year the weather's different, the soil's different, the precipitation. So we have to be careful to keep that the same. So that's a little bit it's kind of tricky.
Troy says the Crowsnest Coffee Company beans are organic.
Our beans come from all over the world, Africa, Indonesia, Central and South America, and we deal with a couple small suppliers who source the beans directly for us. So one gentleman, Carlos, he was a Colombian coffee farmer, and he still has family down there and friends that coffee farm. So yeah, he sources a lot of the beans directly for us from those farmers.
Christine says the community has been behind their business the whole way.
The Crowsnest Pass has been such a good support for us. Starting off, we're this little business, and every retailer, anyone who could possibly support us has. They've taken our coffee on, so we have so many different people in this community that use our coffee, sell our coffee, promote our coffee. We get people calling us all the time.
This fall, Troy is hoping to go to Colombia and meet some of the coffee farmers that supply their beans. For Go, I'm Fallon Wagner.